Hello, hello. Welcome to another stream. Today we're going to be starting somewhere differently because I actually want to do a tour. I've been meaning to do, a world tour, but I'm kind of at this one place, which the name of the stream is, Item Sorter Tour. I don't think I spelled sorter right. I don't think I spelled sorter right. I know I couldn't, I have an extreme, like, dyslexia, so I cannot. I spelled item with a D instead of a, or instead of T, I put a D basically. So yeah, it's definitely messed up slightly, but yeah. So what I wanted to show you was my item sorter. So this does not matter, and this needs to get renovated because I used the program to move it because it used to be up in my house, which I'll show you that actually right now. And then I'll make my way down here from top to bottom. Wrong way. But, yeah, I just want to talk for a little bit because, I saw my last video actually got like a couple views, nothing actually crazy, but I was kind of shocked because I was like, wow, actually someone wants to watch this stream? Okay. I don't even know how long for, probably not that long. My streams are completely boring with barely any talking because most of the time I'm just watching YouTube or talking to someone, but, basically, this is where it all starts. I don't know what my food was doing there, but it all starts with this I cannot talk. Single dairy chest. Single dairy. That sounds so stupid. It sounds like I'm saying, like, I don't even know. But how it works is you have this chest. Let's say, okay, yeah, I'll stand here overnight and maybe even have it open or not. It just sits there, and then all these shulker boxes, lead into this, that lead to that, to lead to under here, because under here is all hoppers leading this way, as you can see right there. So that works up there. There's 3 layers. I've added this other layer because we actually got rid of every item from one person's house that used to be on here for like 2 years, but then they just disappeared. So I took all the items back, and it was almost 500 shulker boxes of items. There was a lot, and yeah, an extreme amount. But this is where the extra storage was. I built this barn, which is literally hanging from this house. But this is just a high view. My house is very big in this world. I want to come back to it. Or mostly everyone. I want to come back to every building, like that one over there, and add more detail to things, because it's the thing I lack, especially in my decorating. Oh man, it is atrocious. But basically, it comes down here, and then, we have all these different sorts of wood. And, like wood, the basic main materials I'd use. Over here kind of gets to like, okay, I barely use it at all, to, okay, I really use that, or this, I use a lot of it, basically. So main stuff is right here, but then, you go all the way down, you got the extras. I know the only one that is actually filled to the top is cobble. Kind of makes sense, but, like, stone's really up there, too, honestly. Well, somewhat. But I know stone bricks are, yeah, it's cool. You can just like look up and like tell which one you're at, which I want to do this same design, slightly like the same design at the other one, which I'll show you in a second. This used to be a storage here. You can see my house is very empty. I got like the stair lingo pretty good, but like I'll show you the house real quick. I know it's an item tour, so it's not really showing you a lot, but you can see, like, I never did the carpet in this room, nothing in this room. I don't even know what this is. Like, a lot of my house needs a lot of renovating, extremely. This is what what the house is based off. Like, it started right here, and then I made this. I still love it. It needs to have lights. Like, again, I never finished this, but I absolutely love this ceiling. This ceiling is incredible. I love it. Like, I never put lanterns there. I kind of want just, it's just such a beautiful centerpiece to, like, you know, the house. It's just amazing. But this house really consists of the outside border of the house is all hallway. Like this is all hallway all the way around. And it's kind of annoying. I wish I didn't design it like that, but hey, here we are. The living room I'm not a horrible fan of. Like, I like this and the couch. The couch is kind of ridiculous, but some parts, it reminds me of my actual living room in real life, somewhat. Mostly just the table and the carpet color, but I used to have a creeper in here. Just I thought it was funny. This is how you actually get up in the house here. And yeah, this is just random stuff. And yeah, I'm not the best at decorating, but yeah, like I'll just stack crafting tables in the corner. But yeah, my house is ginormous. It's kind of ridiculous. But other than that, I'll show you the main thing. I don't know what's going on with my... That's so weird. It's like not giving me the food. Is this a new glitch? Oh no. That's annoying. There's a new glitch. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need to stop flying around, but that's where the old storage was. It was like a bunch of hoppers and stuff that kind of just look like upstairs. You can see the items go through down here, as well as the not waterfalls, the bubble elevator. So you can see the rest of the remains that don't, you know, end up here. They go down here through the floor, and they go all the way down here. So you can't see it after this point, but it's behind this wall, and then it goes underground a good, let's say 20 to 30 blocks down it goes. And then you can see it again right here. All these items go down here, and they go across this whole thing, which each one of these, if you want to know how to make this system, it's pretty easy. You have to do this, well, not somewhat easy. It's very complicated, redstone. I actually got this from someone that was in the world, and actually I'll show you where I got it from. So I didn't actually make this, you know, kind of. I morally just took it from an old build that someone did in the world for like their item sorter, and then I like just copied it with the program. So I copied it and over again, because I'm not really worried about this world, because like this world, like if you can tell, it's old, and you can tell with this, it's still in survival. This world's still fully, you can get achievements and everything, but I just, with all this redstone, that's not my concern in the world, so I really just don't care if I, you know, kind of duplicate it and make sure my world doesn't get put on creative. I still want it to be all in survival, but like item sorters, I could not care less building them. They are miserable. I bet I could do it, but I just, yeah. But you can see down here, a lot of blocks are sorted, like, you know, the staircases, you know, different. It's all mix match. I try to like do it somewhat, like very loosely saying that, somewhat organized, but yeah, like this needs more chests down here. You can see it got just teleported down here. You get a lot of carpets and all that, but there's even another floor down here. You can see it got copied and pasted down, so these items are the same as above. But wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I was just thinking where all the chests are, but they're upstairs. So yeah, these have even more stuff in them from the world, and all these items in the, like you see, like that are in chests, those were all from like, oh man, it's so long ago. I think there's just different chests. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna fly. I can't fly. I'm gonna die if I do that. But yeah, I'll show you what I was talking about. Yeah, right here. Let me just fly up. So right here is all these chests. So after I went through, you know, both sides, because you have hoppers that go over there on this side, and it goes from, you know, up there, across at the very end of that hallway, then it goes down here again, and then when it reaches this, then its extras is this. Like, these are almost completely filled, and now I only have like around this amount of items, which is still a lot, but it's been way less. So after I sort through this stuff, which this stuff has to go all the way to the very top to then trickle down all the way back down here. But a lot of these items I'm just going to burn when it gets to, like, because this is like the second to last, like, time they'll ever, like, go through chests again. It's a huge process, but it's going to be very worth it, because then I could be like, oh, I want chests. Boom, I have infinite chests. I am set. Or, oh, I need jungle trees. Okay, well, dang, I have a lot. I didn't even realize that, but I have a lot of stuff. So there's that. Actually, how many? I wanted to see what I have for, like, oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of oak, but I like the jungle, though. The jungle trees are really good. I have a lot of bones, I know that. But, like, yeah, just... I'm just checking what I have. Sometimes it's just cool to see. Carpets and all sorts of doohickey. I don't have a lot of... Yeah, I have a lot of torches. That's awesome. Obsidian. Oh, wow. Wow, I have a lot of obsidian. I did not... Wow. Okay, I know we have a lot of quartz, so I know that for show. A lot of these, too. Glass panes. Well, pretty... A lot of eggs, I know that. What? Lot of eggs. Oh, wow, okay. Lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. Okay. Seeds. Okay, I was not really expecting that. I have wheat. Where would wheat be? I think it would be over here. I don't have it. How much netherite do I have? None. Scrap, none. And I have a lot of iron. Diamonds really shocked me. I remember seeing that. That shocked me right there. And that's not even all the diamonds I have. I have like a bunch in my shulker box. But other than that, though, this is the storage. It is absolutely ridiculous. I have a bot account on here just to, like, load the chunks. I can just delete them right now. So our main thing, other than just touring this, which I just did it, oh yeah, that's what I was doing in the very beginning of the video. I go back and forth on this thing so I can load all the hoppers, you know, getting rid of all the items to where they should go. So yeah, there's that. Let me do this cool little thing real quick. Okay, I guess I won't do that. I just have this bucket of gold axolotl. I just don't care about it. What if I put it in here? Okay, I guess it'll just stay. But, yeah, so what we're going to do now, if I can, yeah. We're going to go to what we're doing last night, which I didn't really mention it because it was late, or somewhat late. Yeah, I had a very long day today, so I'm not going to be streaming for an insane amount. Probably, like, maybe 2 hours more after this tops, but, yeah, we need to go get fireworks, though, real quick. My plan, though, is after the next couple live streams, like probably 10 more. It's going to be a lot. So, like the 22nd live stream of, like, the new age of this channel, I'm going to try to get, like, just all this stuff done. You know, maybe even more streams, more than what I just mentioned, but I just really want to get back to these original locations and finish them, like, all this all empty. Like, I want to get that all, like, you know, more buildings, more, you know, cool builds. Like, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, it's just a process of, like, you know, the terrain and such, but, like, I don't know, I just want more, if that makes sense. I just want to do, like, it's part of the story, which that's awesome, but it's just not exactly what I, like, want to do, if that makes any sense. I you know, I kind of want to work on cooler stuff, like, even though that's the deal with what I'm doing right now, the story. It's like, I just can't play that much. That's the whole, I guess, loosely play that much. I can still play quite a bit, but not as much as I used to or want to now. I do admit when I play for multiple hours on Sunday, I kind of lose my mind because it is a lot of Minecraft to do, but I enjoy it. I have a crazy... Well, I'll show you, guys, what I'm talking about. I have probably by far the most craziest stats for days on Minecraft that I've ever seen, personally, for even myself. It's quite crazy. Go to my account. I forgot where you do it. I think it's just here. I think it's just profile. Net stats, yeah. Yeah, that's concerning. Honestly, I'm surprised I do not have more blocks broken. I've traveled... Oh, wow. That's mad. So I've traveled... I traveled... Wow, I can't even read that number. I've traveled 252 million. Kind of makes sense. Mobs, I honestly thought mobs would be way more than that. But, yeah, time played 533 days. Wow. That is almost 2 years. Like, this is, I think, counting possibly Xbox and like just the Minecraft profile and like in total, because I've had this Minecraft profile for like 4 years. I think it's been 4 years, or actually even more than that, but I think it's been 4 years of just constantly just Minecraft, and I've not regretted it at all. It is truly one of a kind of experience to play Minecraft. But yeah, no, especially when you can actually play it and it's not just lag city, which I bet the stream, which I've seen the stream personally, my own stream of how it like looks. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. This stream is extremely laggy and quite honestly horrible to watch. Actually, I'll pull it up myself and actually look at it. Hold up. I want to see actually if it's like that miserable to look at. Let's see. Let's see. Huh. Actually, I'll pull it up myself and actually look at it. Hold on. I want to see actually if it's like... So it's actually not that bad. Okay, I am very shocked. It is like just how my screen looks, but just very slightly different. Okay, well that's a breath of fresh air. That's really nice to know that my stream is not completely unhinged looking, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like in a talking mood right now just because of just the long day and no one really to talk to right now, so might as well just talk to myself. I used to do that when I was a kid, and I used to just play with Legos and just talk to myself. I don't know what was wrong with me, but hey, I played with Legos, and that was probably my most remembering time of my childhood for sure. That was quite honestly awesome. I have so many Legos. I have way too many. I don't even know honestly who's gonna even hear me even talk about my Legos or anything, but I'm just happy that I can just, because like with Minecraft is just like Legos, but just different. How they connect, how it works, how, you know, the game actually is. It's a really nice experience. Just I can just play this game and be happy. And obviously this game has massive flaws. Like, oh my god, this game is probably the laggiest game or most broken game I think I can physically think of, like current day, after all the updates and all the stuff. And we're not just like talking about like, oh well, Cyberpunk's like worse. I mean like an active, like many people play the game, not like a dead game or like a game not played that much. Like truly it's still up, a lot of people play it. This game is wow. But I can't really complain. It's still a gorgeous game with just you just do anything. That's just, I think that's the greatest thing. And it's like knowing that there is somewhat of a challenge still where you can build anything you want, but you have to get it, like get the materials and build what you want still. I think that's why I just love survival. I can't stand creative. I feel like there's just, oh, I build it and that's it. But knowing I have to survive, even though when you have netherite and you really get really skilled at the game, you really can't die. Like it's just really hard unless you just be AFK and you just don't care and then you just die. But I don't know, like looking around me right now, it's just so stunning. Like this right here, wow, this is almost 5 years of work, and oh man, it's been fun. Yeah, I just what I've done before I used editing controls where I could like just make the terrain kind of be what it's gonna be before I actually add buildings to it and stuff. So for example, that used to be a huge hill over there. I deleted that for a project that'll be in the future. But all this over here is original. Over here, except for these buildings, these were somewhere else. This, I legitimately place all that sand, except for when it ends right there. So when the hill starts, original, I literally place that sand. Over there, not so much. That was a program. Because my world was actually going to die when I was placing that sand. It was at 3.1 gigabytes, and if it hits 4, and this is for Minecraft Bedrock players, if your Minecraft realm is getting close to 4 gigabytes and you're on PC, Minecraft Windows, anything of a PC, get Amulet. It is a Minecraft program. It is top-notch, the best program for editing and making your world still survival, but making it fresh and making new chunks. So if you have an old world when you don't want new old chunks, you can delete it. I think I might do a tutorial because I really want people to know more about this program. It has literally saved my world. Like, I would have been gone. Like, this world would not have been a thing. Which brings me another thing about, like, Minecraft with just worlds deleting, because I have a copy of the world. Well, I used to. I still have it on my PC, but I just cannot make it work. Where this house was here originally, because this house fit perfectly in this, like, cutout area. You can't see it, but it's like, where this wall is and where the wall was right here, there to here, that whole entire house is there. Oh wow, that's a lot of phantoms. But yeah, like everything was like genuinely like that was like built, and there's no like helping hand for like editors and stuff. But I can't get it back. I don't know why, but what I was mentioning a while ago about that item sorter, this is what it is. So get rid of all the water and that stupid hunky-dory stuff, but this was the system. The guy that did this, I have no clue who he is, but this was the system, and this is truly like awesome. I still give props to him even though he's not even here. But yeah, he just had this big base. Villagers up there, very impressive. It was going to become a blimp, which I am still wanting to do that, but probably not at this moment. But hey, why not? But yeah, this area, the sand needs to continue over here eventually. There's just so much to do in this world, and like so much editing, and morally hand-built editing, like what we did last stream, because I don't like deleting or using editors to like what's it called, do terrain work, because I like to like morph my own creation of like stuff like that. But like, for example, that forest is going to be deleted most likely. I don't know. I think I might want to have like a cool like those like late night bridges or like roads that like wind around mountains and go around the island. That's what I think I really want to have there. But like, for example, an editor where I would use an editor would be like, maybe this island, or maybe just cut off the island and then get rid of all the ice. Even though I could do it myself, it's just like some things I just want to focus more on like the story element of my world, other than just deleting ice off in the distance where it's not even on the island or even part of the story, because there's no ice supposed to be there. But yeah, yeah, there's just so much stuff. Like for example, I'm fine deleting that by hand. Like just this little ruined portal, which thinking about how big this world is and how big this map is, because this map, it might look, oh yeah, it's, you know, island small. I just saw the ocean over there and over here. That's like a 3,000 block distance, maybe 2,000. I might probably be overestimating it, but this world's huge, and yeah, and there's just so much to do. I'm not even anywhere close to done, but just knowing that I can get there someday, hopefully, without anything bad happening in the world, that'd be amazing. But yeah, but getting into the meat and pickles of this stream, I don't even know what I just said there, but we're gonna go with it. We need to edit over here. There's a couple little areas that I mentioned last stream, the very end. What I need to do, it's just some little stuff. And like I said in the last stream, I love this water area, even though it's like 1 block deep, even though this original river right here is like 10. This looks amazing. I love little like bodies of water, even though they're 1 block deep and they don't look natural at all unless you're like this far away, where it's like, oh, look at it, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I like how areas are sectioned off, like different little islands that contribute to one thing. And when like a new area, like let's say the pink trees go to like the sand area, there's a water stream in between them, and I'll show you that right now. So sorry if you hear a dog out, not outside but downstairs. He's pretty loud, but you could see like that would be sand, maybe even that. I think someday that'll be sand, but you can see right here there's a river separating that, as well as over here actually there's a river separating it. So you can see it's like, yeah, I'm this is heavily inspired not by like the story of Fortnite, but morely the concept. So I don't really I haven't really came up with those names in a while, or actually I kind of forgot some, because like there's classic ones like Granite City, Porch Peaks, Clock Cove, Carrot Cove. Clock Cove is not really too much of a thing anymore, but like the Jarring Jungle, Random Residence, the Doomsday Dunes, you know, just these random names that like, you know, like J A, you know, like the same, you know, they rhyme basically. So I know like this place was called like the Pinkling Palace or something, and that's Pinkland Pastures, and that's like something, and this is just this Mr. Z base. That's what I just call it, the Mr. Z base. I still love this. This thing came out super well. But yeah, so we are going to start doing this now and just add a couple more pieces of not sand, dirt here. Morally just maybe like right there and around, you know, just here. I might do right here, but I might keep this for a little cool thing when this house, there's gonna be a massive house right here, like overlooking over there, which I'm definitely gonna get rid of that rock probably. That's pretty ugly, but yeah, it's just this big mound of, looks like gravel from here. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna do that. But yeah, no, I've been talking for like almost 30 minutes on the dot. It's like 29 minutes and 5 seconds. But yeah, we're gonna get started to it. I'm gonna be muting my mic for probably the rest of the stream, but I just wanted to kind of, you know, shed more light about, you know, me as a real human using real language and using human emotions and actually talking in the stream. So I'm glad that I can actually talk to the probably non-existent viewers watching this, but whoever does, I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, we're just gonna terraform some around here and honestly probably just light this area up. So I'll probably have to go back to my house, but hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, keep watching if you want or not. I just hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Okay, so we got that whole thing done. So you can see now everything's lit up. You got the pathway, kind of like the retrospective of what's gonna be going on. So right here, there's a pathway connected to the main area. That needs a bridge sometime soon. This sand's going to be deleted probably, but other than that, I don't really care about that sand. I'm just glad all this is all lit up now. That looks stunning though. But the whole idea is this is going to be an entire, maybe probably not a wheat field, but some type of like field. I'm gonna have to light up that area right there, but whole field until like probably right here will everything will be fenced off, and then there's me a huge farmhouse and barn and silos and all sorts of cool stuff like that. And yeah, that's what that's gonna be. But I think I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna leave it here basically, and probably my next plan will be either working more on this, which it's pretty far into, you know, doing it, or honestly probably going back to one of these two low places, and I probably might put TNT in that. Probably next stream I'll probably try to put more TNT, start placing it down, and also maybe start outlining the buildings for the Pinkland Palace. But yeah, so hopefully whoever sees this, they enjoy the shorter live stream. But hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.